Recently, I went to London with Frontier Games because they invited me to play the new Jurassic World Evolution 3. As a massive fan of the series, this is basically a dream come true. So let's take you through the entire day. Everything I saw, everything I played, and my honest thoughts after going hands-on with the game. Being a huge Jurassic World fan, walking into the sneak peek felt amazing. You could tell how much effort had gone into the setup. The whole place felt alive. Giant promos covering every corner, the atmosphere was buzzing with excitement from creators, and the actors fully in character as Jurassic World staff. They weren't just standing around either. They were moving through the crowd, staging little moments of chaos, talking to the radios, warning us about outbreaks. It was so cool. Now, if you know me, I've put an embarrassing amount of hours into these games. In fact, I've actually managed to plan on both of the first 2 games. Now, I usually don't show that kind of stuff here, but because you're fellow fans, I figured you'd appreciate it. So let's just say, I was more than ready for this assignment. Before we even got to play, Frontier had set up a whole full-on tour. It was literally like stepping behind the scenes of Jurassic World. We started in a paleo lab.
He's currently looking at 3 sites, I believe, in particular, which Kira Chang, our client liaison,
Surrounded by plant life. Learning how ecosystems tie into the dinosaurs' well-being. They had maps laid out showing us how terrain works with rivers, cliffs, different biomes, plus massive Jurassic World flags and actual containment fences that look like they've been pulled straight from the films. Like, I was in my element, man. Like, this is like my place. We also got a sneak peek at new attractions you'll be able to build in your park, all designed to feel like you were training to be a park manager.
This is the dinosaur encounter space. This is where we let them out so that they could play, they eat, they fight, and we get an opportunity to see how they interact with people. And in this case, they mostly just chew on my boots.
I just didn't want to leave. I found my people. I want to go back. Then came the moment we're all waiting for. They led us to a secret underground base where the game was set up. It wasn't underground, but I like the dramatics. You like the dramatics? You can feel me here. But it would have been cool if it was an underground base, right? We did have to walk. It might have been an underground base. We had to walk down like 3 flights of stairs. Maybe it was a secret room. But this just wasn't any demo. We were amongst the very first people in the entire world to play Jurassic World Evolution 3. The only time I could think of when I was really excited to sit down at a PC was when I was like 10 years old at my nan's house, ready to play Zoo Tycoon. Like the excitement of like loading that screen. Like the excitement of just like being there, knowing that I'm gonna play something amazing. Like, I've not felt that staring at a PC for a very long time. The first thing they told us to do was play a part of the campaign. Now, I'm a huge fan of the first 2 games, like I've said a million times, so I knew what I was doing here. We had to play on some levels, we helped some dinosaurs keep intact, we built some fences. You know, the standard campaign stuff, right? As always, it is so nice hearing Jeff Goldblum's voice.
John Hammond said something similar when he brought me and the others to Jurassic Park. You know, I could dig out the report that I made for him, but I'd need to update some details, like oohs and ahs and running and screaming, you know, that sort of thing.
I'm not sure that now is the time for that conversation, Mr. Finch.
I love that man so much. But when we got in sandbox mode, I was let loose. One of the first things I had to try was the building. Now, like I said 1,000 times, I've loved the first 2 games. I'd never badmouth them, but there was always something missing. Evolution 3 fixes that 100%. The new park building tools are genuinely limitless. You can scoop the terrain in ways that completely transform your park. Building valleys, hill, plateaus, or even wide open plains. You can customize paths and attractions with far more freedom. The detail is insane, right down to the smallest placement choices. Like, there was even a point where I made a path and it was 3 different colors. The rim was like yellow, the stones were black, the dirt around that was like white. There was so much customization, it was kind of crazy. The thing is, I platinumed the first 2 games pretty fast, like within a month. This is gonna take me, I'd say around 6 months, easily, tops. Because of the customization. I'm just gonna have so much fun. There's just so much like unlimited power you can have with this game that I just know I'm not gonna platinum. There's gonna be too much fun to build my dream park. For the first time, it feels like it's your park, built exactly how you want it, not within the limits of the old systems. And that alone made me realize how much this series have evolved. And of course, I didn't stop there. I paddled out in a little boat to see the park from the water. I tested out some dinosaur behaviors by, like, you know, I'm sorry, I had to. Making them fight. It's just something you can't resist. I experimented with creative features like building a rock bridge, which opened up new ways of connecting enclosures. I scrolled through the rows of species available, checked out as many as I could, and then came the absolute highlight, creating a baby dinosaur.
Well, I'll be. Juvenile dinosaurs created the old-fashioned way. How far they've come. No longer man-made assets that test the limits of what science can or should do, but animals. Naturally bred animals. Wow, fascinating.
Seeing that level of detail, actually watching life find a way inside my park was genuinely special. It reminded me why I love this series so much from the start and what's been missing this whole time. And like I said at the beginning, there's something about Zoo Tycoon. There was something about Zoo Tycoon. And I genuinely think it was the whole family aesthetic. It was, you know, not only was it an amazing game and there's so much free roam and there's things you could do. You could have like a marine park, you could have like a dinosaur park, you could have like animals in your park, endangered animals, fine species, whatever. But it was the thing that made it so special was the family aesthetic, and I've not played a game that had that for a very long time. And I used to play Dinosaur Digs a lot. I guess this game really did remind me a lot of that, and that's just good, right? That's just a good thing to be reminded of. Childhood memories when everything was so happy and innocent. And then, when things were going smoothly, we were hit by a true Jurassic World moment.
Thank you for your...
An outbreak.
Come on in, thank you very much, make your way down.
Alarms went off, lights flashing, staff running around in panic.
These walls can withstand anything.
Once the chaos settled, I had a chance to speak with the Frontier team, some of the creators, hear about the design choices, the challenges of making dinosaurs feel authentic. The passion they put into this third game really comes through. There was a moment where I was talking to one of the creators of the game, and I was like, man, this, because I played about an hour and a half of this game, right? That was enough for me to know that this is going to be the best one. And I was just there like, man, you've done something special here. It's brilliant. And he goes, genuinely, we think so too. Like, we are so proud of this, which is why we do things like this, and we have creators like you come here, because we're so proud of what we've made. We just want to see it. We just want to see it in real time, see how happy it makes people. And I was just there like, this is so wholesome. It's clear they wanted to take everything the fans love from the first two games and just push it even further, while fixing the things that we've been asking for. Overall, the whole experience blew me away. From the immersive event to actually playing Evolution 3, it's clear that this is the next step the franchise needed. The new building mechanics alone made it feel like a whole new game. Adding things like juvenile dinosaurs, expanded customization, global locations, make the possibilities endless. For me, and to round it up the best way I can, it feels like they finally hit the nail on the head and became an actual park building simulator that I've always wanted. And for someone like me who absolutely loves dinosaurs with all his heart, being a part of something like this just made it so special. I want to give a huge thank you to yours truly who invited me to the event. A huge thank you to Jurassic World, the franchise itself, because it is so damn cool. And of course, all of the Frontier staff, the developers, and the people that invited me down. Most importantly, you guys, because if you guys don't continue watching, if you guys don't continue supporting, commenting, subscribing, I would never ever be at these events. Like, I would never have been there if it wasn't for you guys. So just a huge thank you, and I'm truly humbled by everything that's happening this year. It's been insane. Jurassic World Evolution 3 launches in the UK October 21st. And trust me, you're gonna want to play it. It's a zoo simulator, but all the zoo animals are dinosaurs. That's just the biggest seller. I'm sold. You know, like, I'm done. Take my money. This has been the most special experiences I've ever had as a fan, and I can't wait to jump back in when the game is officially released. Until then, life finds a way. That's the end. That's the end of the video.